Pressmen, we appreciate you for deeming it fit to be here today. Our statement is titled, Release Dunamis 5. Protest remains democratically permitted anywhere, anytime, and any day in Nigeria. A press statement. For the sake of justice and posterity, it has become pertinent to clear the air on the realities surrounding the arrest and detention of 5 congregants putting on shirts inscribed with "Buhari must go" at the Dunamis International Gospel Center on Sunday, 4th July 2021. On the above said date, 10 youths attended Sunday's church service at the Dunamis International Church, known as the Dome, at Lugbe area of Abuja, with t-shirts inscribed with "Buhari must go." And as a culture of the church, when it was time for first-timers to step out, they did peacefully step out to receive prayers, and the church ushers who also offered them welcome gifts and Holy Communion. In the course of this, one of them, Emmanuel Larry, who is a freelance journalist, captured the moment on Facebook Live video. It appears that the symbolic protest carried out by the young persons met the wrong side of the church management, who quickly alerted the church security outfits to accost them on their way out of the church premises. As soon as a batch of these young people departed and the other was waiting for a car to ferry them, a set of furious church security guards approaching them unleashed violence to arrest and forcibly imprison them within the church facility, and thereafter invited the State Security Service, also known as DSS, to take custody of them for reasons only known to the church. During the course of this unfortunate event, Emmanuel Larry, the journalist among them, was coerced to delete the live video, which he had earlier made. These allegations would definitely be supported with video interviews, which would be available to pressmen after this interview, wherein a church member, attested to this laid down fact. You would agree with us that the arrest and continued detention of these courageous young people have no basis in law and are contravention of their fundamental human rights to freedom of expression, assembly, and freedom of movement, as guaranteed under Section 39, 40, and 41, respectively, in the Nigerian Constitution, and other international conventions and treaties to which Nigeria is party to. Moreover, as we speak, a group of lawyers have filed the enforcement of the fundamental human rights of the detained persons in a joint suit involving the DSS, who is holding illegally in custody, and the DSS Director General, including Pastor Paul Eneche, the senior pastor in charge of Dunamis International Gospel Center, who handed them for arrest. For the records, it is important to state that since the unfortunate event, which happened 5 days ago, the detained young people have been denied access to their lawyer and close family, even though they have not committed any crime known to law. You would recall that the National Assembly earlier debated a 5 years jail time for alleged unlawful protesters. While we condemn all forms of an attempt by the Muhammadu Buhari regime to attack and stifle free speech, either by outright impunity or by legislative rascality, we call on the lawless entity called Department of State Services to immediately and unconditionally release Emmanuel Larry, Henry Uwondo, Samuel Gabriel, Ben Manasseh, and Anene Udoka, as protest remains lawful and democratically permitted in Nigeria. In conclusion, as part of our commitment to the fight against injustice as a group, we use this opportunity to also condemn the regime for its heinous violations of the rights of Nigerian citizens who are agitating for the respect for human rights to life, dignity, and self-determination rights, such as the case of Nnamdi Kanu, who was tortured and unlawfully repatriated from Kenya, Sheikh El-Zakzaki, whose arbitrary detention has spanned over 2,000 days, Oduduwa Republic agitators, whose house was invaded and resulting to the extrajudicial killing of 2 persons and continued illegal detention of 13 persons, and NSAS activists wallowing in detention. It should be noted that human rights are sacred under the law and they remain guaranteed and protected. We therefore call for the immediate and unconditional release of all these individuals and those not mentioned but are facing unjust punishment. To reiterate, if these releases, however, are not done in the next 7 days, a mass nationwide action will be called to press home these demands and to compel the government to heed to the voice of justice. Signed by Take It Back Movement, Nigeria.